New Jersey coffee is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good morning, everybody. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And it's Sunday. You know what that means. It's Sagrada Sunday. Welcome on in, everybody. I know you're getting settled. You're probably just grabbing your first, second, or maybe even third cup of coffee today. I am on cup number 2. A plain decaf because I already had some regular, which is totally fine. So there we go. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Serena. How are you? Thank you for giving me the opportunity to finish getting ready, get my notifications out, that kind of stuff, as I want to do on a good Sunday morning. Good morning, Lady Amelia. How are you? Welcome in on this fine Sunday. It's looking a little bit gray out right now. Supposedly, it's going to rain. It's going to rain a little bit later. So my hope is that after stream, I can take a quick jaunt around the neighborhood before the rain comes in. Because I have a lot of stuff I have to do because I couldn't do anything yesterday. I couldn't do a dang thing yesterday. And that's okay because I had a conference. Serena says, I'm good, just relaxing after eating breakfast. And Zero says, good morning, opted for some iced tea. I thought it was going to be warmer here in Texas. Yeah, there seems to be a cold snap. There seems to be a cold snap running through. I saw that some areas got snow, and I'm just shaking my head like, what? Why is there snow? There shouldn't be snow. There should be no snow. What is this snow nonsense in mid-April? But apparently it happened. I have a friend up in Rhode Island, and he said that they had 2.5 inches of snow yesterday, and I said, well, it is Rhode Island after all. New England's gonna New England. New England is gonna New England. So I'm like, there we go. There we go. So that's a thing. In the meantime, also, it is day 18, y'all, of the Let Us Fight Hunger Challenge benefiting Feeding America. And on Team Feed, we are absolutely crushing it right now. Serena says, there's no snow in Canada where I am, just sunny and 12 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Because I don't have the conversion formula in my head for that. Because I am still waking up a little bit. I've only been up for about maybe an hour. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Serena. I appreciate it. Please educate this American. Because you're the best. So we are going to dive right into a game. And the way that this is going to work is that if you are new to the game, if you are new to the channel, first off, welcome. 50s-ish. Okay, yeah, that's about what it is here. Thanks, Zero. Appreciate that. If you are new to the game and you're not sure how to play, speak up and let me know. 53.6. Okay. That's about what it is here. I think it's going to be 54 here today. And they said the echo said, oh, it's going to rain, you know, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, here we go. But yes. So we're going to dive right into a game. And I've been playing Celsius times 2 plus 32 is Fahrenheit. Ooh, thank you, Zero. I had no idea. They don't teach us these things in school. Oops. All right, so we're going to dive into an AI game. I've been doing, I had done solo mode for a while, and I kind of grew a little bit weary of it for a bit. I want to keep playing against competitors because it gives me a little bit of a break, and it also allows you to see how the gameplay really works, because this is primarily a multiplayer game, even though it has that solitaire flexibility. It's 53 in Illinois as well. Ah, okay. Okay, so it's roughly about the same in many different areas. Okay, that works. All right, so what are we doing here? We are looking at shades of green as our private objective. The way this game works is that, for those who don't know, it's based or inspired by a basilica in Spain called the Sagrada Familia Basilica, and it's famous for its beautiful stained glass windows. And so what this game does is it has these well-crafted dice, which Direwolf Digital did a fantastic job of capturing the quality of those dice in this game, in this online game. And so you're basically filling in a 20 grid window with these dice. Now there are these, I'm going to explain a few things because there are private objectives, there are tools that can be used to help manipulate the board, there are public objectives that all players have to look out for or be aware of and strive to have. And then there's the board itself. There are favor tokens and other things, and I will explain all of that as the game progresses, as I normally do at the beginning of every stream. But the other thing that I do every stream when I play this is I give you the opportunity to tell me which board I should play each round. Now I will tell you that which board should I play first. Okay, so we have Symphony of Light. Symphony of Light, you can easily tell that it is the hardest board to use. Boards work, I see somebody followed. I don't have my screen up. Crazy Clasher 366, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, make yourself at home. We are playing Sagrada, which is it is actually a hard copy game you can pick up, but this you can attain through Steam. But make yourself at home. So Symphony of Light is the hardest board to work with, as you can see here, because there are only 6 points. As I point to my screen, and you can see it, because obviously. But there are 6 points that are open. Everything else has a restriction, and I'll explain what the restrictions are in just a moment. Then we have Comitas, which isn't as full. That is for 5 points, or the level 5 difficulty. Difficulty ranges from 3 to 5. As you can see, there are a few more spots that are open. Then there is Fractal Drops, which is a cute little board. That has a level 3, or the lowest difficulty, and it has the least amount of, or fewest restrictions on the board. And then there's Via Lux, which is kind of not quite in the middle, because there are 4 levels, so there's kind of really no middle, but it's a step above the easiest at 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this poll for a minute. You can use your bits, or you can use your coffee beans, which are our channel points here, to accentuate your vote. Oh, Crazy, you're from Zed's Discord. Oh, nice. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Zed is awesome, isn't he? Did you hear about the plushie? Did you see that he's been promoting the plushie? My husband and I, we ordered it right away when I saw it, because I have emails that come in from Makeship, and we ordered one because we've been collecting them all. All right, so, ooh, Fractal Drops just pulled out ahead with about 20 seconds to go. Ooh, Fractal Drops is really getting out there. Oh, I don't think Comitas has a chance. Comitas is just losing votes left and right. Fractal Drops is just taking it handily. They're crossing the finish line. They almost have 100% of the vote. 89% of the vote for Fractal Drops. Ooh, 90. Wait, there's 90. Oh, 92%. Fractal Drops running away with this. 94% of the vote with 3,000 channel points contributed. Thank you, because that's what those points are for. Wow, that was just beautiful to watch. That was no contest. That wasn't a race. That was a beat down by Fractal Drops. I love it. You love to see it. Yeah, but that's I can't wait. The plushies are too cute. They are really too cute. You voted for Comitas because it has all the yellow and reminded me of the sunshine outside. That's a good way to think about it. I dig that. Oh, that's good. That's funny. All right, so we're playing Fractal Drops. Now, as I mentioned before, every player has the opportunity to use different tools. And these tools allow you to manipulate the board, manipulate other areas and stuff like that to help you get those objectives achieved. And so we have 3 tools at our disposal. We have Eglome's Brush, which is move any 1 die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Then there's Grozing Pliers, which is draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. I have a feeling that's going to come in handy somehow. 1 may not change to 6, nor 6 to 1. So 6 could become a 5, 1 could become a 2. I see that possibly happening or being in use at some point during this game. And please let me know if you can hear the music, and let me know if I'm too soft or too loud. In my ears, I sound really loud, so I can't tell. But if everything sounds really good or starts going sideways, just let me know and I'll adjust on the fly. I meant to say that before. Okay, so there. Thank you very much, Zero. I appreciate the confirmation. 10:55. Oh, all right. I'm being told that my Fitbit battery is low again, which is weird because I just plugged it in yesterday, but I will plug it in again. I wear a Charge 3, which is outdated apparently, and the screen no longer works, but it still counts my steps and measures my sleep and does everything that it is supposed to do, except show me what it is, unless I use my phone. So it's like, All right, where were we? Then let's see, the last tool we have is Flux Brush, and Flux Brush allows players to draft a die, which is basically choose a die from the pool, and then re-roll it. So that is actually going to be helpful. If it can't be used, it goes back to the pool. All right, so there we go. Those are the tools we have to use, and I'll explain how we use tools when we get to the board. All right, so now these are public objectives, and I can already tell that this is going to be a difficult board to play. With these public objectives, for 5 points per row, so that's a maximum of 20 points, rows cannot have repeated values. Okay. Then for 2 points apiece, pairs of 1 and 2. So every 1 and 2 pair, or set, is 2 points. I don't think we're gonna aim for that too much because of the higher point objectives here. And then the last objective for 4 points each, which is a maximum of 20, is column shade variety, columns with no repeated values. Okay. So here's the board. And I'll explain all of this when my turn comes up. I'll explain how the turns go. I'll explain the round track. I'll explain it all. All right, so it's my turn now. And the way that this is laid out for us, we have the turn order up at the very top. The turn order goes in a snake-like rotation. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the 4th player always takes their turns concurrently. So because it goes 4-4. Underneath that is the round track. There are 10 rounds per game, and any dice that are left over at the end of a round are inserted into the round track to signify the end of that round and the beginning of the next. There is a tool that can use the dice in the round track, but we do not have that this time. The favor tokens, which measure the difficulty of the board in use, are on the top left. Those favor tokens pay for the tools, which are down at the bottom, and I'll explain how that works when I get to them. Each of the 4 objectives are in the 4 slots on the left, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. The private objective is on the top left. The remaining objectives are on the bottom left and then on the right. The board itself, good morning, Julie. Welcome on in. The board itself is right in the middle, and there are 3 kinds of restrictions that I have to keep in mind, that the players have to keep in mind when they put this all together. There are color restrictions, which you can see. There's red, there's yellow, there's purple, there's blue. You can only place a die of that color in that spot, except with tools like Eglomi's brush that allow you to negate the color. There are numerical restrictions, which you can see here with the 4, the 2, the 6, and the 1. I can only place dice matching that number in that spot. Then, finally, the last restriction is an adjacency restriction. You can't place the same color next to it. You can't place the same color next to the same color, and you can't place the same number next to the same number. So, for example, if I place a yellow 6 in the yellow spot, I can't place another 6 in the 6 spot next to it because they are the same number. Likewise, if this was a yellow 6 right here, I wouldn't be able to place a yellow next to it because of the restriction. So, yes, but I could put a yellow in this spot here and a yellow in this spot diagonally to the right or the left of it, if this was a 2. And that would be fine, because diagonally is good, next to it is not so good. Underneath that is the dice pool. This is the draft pool. So this is where we get the dice for the different rounds. And right now we are looking at a yellow 2, a green 5 and 4, 3 purple 5s, that's a first, and a purple 3. It's a lot of purple, holy moly. Last but not least, down at the bottom are the tools that I mentioned earlier. And you'll notice that above each one is a favor token marker. Each of these tools, for their very first use, regardless of player, is 1 favor token. Anytime that tool is needed after that, regardless of which player it is, it's 2 favor tokens. With my only having 3 favor tokens for this game, I have to be very careful about which tools I use when, because those favor tokens are bonus points at the end of the game. And there's no telling if I will need these or not. So at most, I have 2 to 3 opportunities to use these tools. So I'm going to have to be very careful about my placement, especially with these restrictions. Now I'm looking at these dice, and I automatically want to start playing green. I automatically want to start playing green because that's going to put me ahead, because green is my private objective. So what I'm going to do first, what I'm going to have to do first, is play the green 4. Because getting the restrictions out of the way will be very helpful, and I'm not limited by color. Now, I know that I have to start each game at the outer perimeter of the board. Outer perimeter of the board. And then I work out from there. There are plenty of opportunities here for me to be able to do that without issue or hesitation, so I'm not necessarily worried. Plus, I know that there are only 2 dice that will be selected after it comes back to me because I'm 3rd in the round. So I'm going to play that green 4 and go. Now, in the meantime, I do allow backseat gaming for this because as we play, you might see something that I don't. So I would love for you to pipe up in the chat. Stars Live, hello, how are you? Good morning. I'm well. How's it going? Welcome on in. We're playing Sagrada. It looks like Teresa left me with the 3 purple 5s and a purple 3. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this purple 5 right here, because that's going to open up all of this. Because only this was open at the time, and now we have these 3 spots as well. If I put the 5 here, that's okay, but I don't think it's going to give us as much wiggle room as we'd like. And also keeping in mind that both the columns and the rows can't have the same number. We know that this is going to be a 6, so none of this can be a 6. If putting the 5 here, this can't be a 5 and that can't be a 5. So we're in for a treat. Star says, I already followed you, but I don't remember you. No, that's that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's always good to see a returning face. That's no worry. That's no worry. We're just chilling today. It's you're doing well, right? I hope. All right, let's see. We have a red 5, a red 3, a red 2, a green 5. Okay, great. Can't do anything with that just yet, but that's fine. A green 1, a blue 3, another purple 5. So we've seen a bunch of purple 5s and a purple 4. Star says, I'm doing good. Have a week of vacation, so I'm very hyped for that. There is a lot of hype with vacation. We need to put some hype in chat because vacation always gets the hype. Always. Let's see some hype in chat for vacation as I sip my coffee. All right, what are we doing here? What are we going to do? Let's see. I think what I might want to do, because I know I can't put a 5 here or here. As much as I want to go after the green, I'm going to come back to the green. I think I'm going to put my 5, because I'm going to need another 5 here at some point. So that would make this a 5 or this a 5. So I could probably go diagonally with 5s all the way down, and that would be fine. In fact, that might be the thing to do, is just go like that. And I know I should probably start getting 1s and 2s, but I'm not ready for that yet. Serena says, I'm sending vacation hype because my province has made a mess and I can't go on vacation. Oh no, that's awful. That's unfortunate. I can't go on vacation yet either. Manatee Gag, my husband and I, we've been starting to look at traveling again. But it's not going to be for a while. It probably won't be until the fall. There are some conferences, there are some small conventions we might go to. All right, so what do we have left? We have a red 3, a green 5, and a purple 5. Okay, so automatically what I want to do is I want to get that green 5. I really want that green 5 because we want to get as many green points on the board as possible. And we're not restricted in terms of the objectives. We don't have to worry about color, so that's totally fine. We know that this up here is definitely going to be a 5. We know that this is going to be a 5, and none of this is going to be a 5, and that's totally fine. So that's going to work. That's going to be fine. So let's get that 5 in there. That's going to give us 9 bonus points. That's going to give us 9 bonus points, so that works. Serena says, I'm hopeful they'll start vaccinating essential workers and people below 50. They hopefully will. I mean, the vaccine makers are really working to, at least here in New Jersey, our governor is really pushing for people to get vaccinated. And they just recently opened it up so that everyone over the age 16 and over can get vaccinated, which is the biggest, I have to say, it's the absolute biggest relief right now for a lot of us. My manatee is going to be fully vaccinated 2 weeks after Tuesday. I'll be fully vaccinated because I just got my vaccine 2 weeks ago this Wednesday. My brother just got his vaccination, so he'll be good in about a week and a half. My friends are getting vaccinated. So a lot of them already are or are in the process of it. And so they'll be fully vaccinated before I see them again. So, let me tell you, best birthday present in the world. I was just talking to 2 of my friends yesterday, and they said that all they want to do is see me and Manatee so that they can hug us because we haven't seen them in over a year. We haven't seen them. Serena says, my dad got his first shot yesterday. That's awesome. Yes, okay, hold on. I'm stopping what I'm doing for a second because I need to put some hype down for your dad, Serena, because I know how worrying it is with everything going on. And so I'm really glad to hear that your dad is halfway there. All right, so what are we looking at for round 3 here? We have a red 6, a red 5, a red 3. We have yellow, 6, 5, 4, and 2, a green 2, and a purple 6. Okay, so we have tons of options here. We definitely want the green. Because we always want green. We want those points. But there's a lot to work with here. And I go first, so I'm going to end up getting the leftovers of whatever is here. But I can basically work with everything that's here, really except the red 5. I think the red 5 is the only thing I can't use. So I'm just going to take the green 2. I'm going to plunk it right here in that spot because that's 2 extra points. And we're going to see what comes back to us. Ow. All right, there we go. I just readjusted and did my own posture check. So while I'm waiting to see... Oh, I did get the red 5 back. I knew I was going to get the red 5 back. And the yellow, too. That's really funny. That's a funny haha. I think what I'll do is I'll put the yellow 2 over here and keep this diagonal thing going here. I think that'll be fine. Star says, in Europe, it's every country gets the same chance to get vaccines to prevent a monopoly, but that causes everything to go slow. That's true. The U.S. bought a lot of vaccines, and the other countries didn't get as many. Well, we did, but that was because they weren't at first. And so I think our president made up for the fact that we hadn't had as many as we needed for a really long time. And so I think once we get a little bit closer to everyone, or as many of us as possible fully vaccinated, anything that's left over is going to get sent out. At least that's my hope. I want everyone. It's just Pfizer now. Yeah, I had Moderna. Manatee had Moderna. My brother had Pfizer. Because my brother went to a different location than we did. Yeah, and they actually stopped the J&J here. They stopped the J&J here because there was something going on with it, and they wanted to make sure that it wouldn't affect more people. Something with blood clots or something like that. But it's a very, very rare thing, so they were trying to figure out what was causing it. Hey, Em, good morning. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? All right, so we're in round 4. I'm going 4th, so I get both of my turns in a row. I'm looking at a red 4, a yellow 4, a green 4. It's a lot of 4s. 2 green 1s and a blue 2. Canuck 1987, good morning, and welcome on in. Make yourself at home. Thank you for the follow. You can't send... Oh, we can't send our extras to other countries. Well, then I guess we're going to try to get them in as many arms as possible. And that's fine. Yeah, it's 11:36 a.m. here, which is why I said good morning. But morning, eve, noon to whichever time zone you're in. But welcome. All right, so what are we going to do here with this? We know that we have these restrictions to fill. We haven't really seen any 6s, which is a little disconcerting, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. We're not restricted by color. And I think we can get away with dogpiling the 4s down this way. Same EST time, best time. Nice. Very nice. So let's see. Because again, we want those greens. We're working towards green. And we can't put a green 4 here because we already have a 4 in this column. Because that would break this objective. We can't put the 4 here. We can't put the 4 here because we have that green next to it. So what can we do? I think what we can do is we can take this red 4 instead. And we'll put that in the 4 spot. A lot of 4s today. M says, Mabel, the pup, just tried to climb my bare legs and I'm all scratched up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, silly pup. Silly pup. Alright, so let's see. What can we do? So that red 4 is going to go there. So what can we do after that? I think we could get away with putting a green... Hold on. No. Wait, hold on. No. That's not going to work. Because we want the green. Where can we put this? I think we can get away with... Because we can put it here. Because that would escape this. And that would make the 4s here moot. That would make the 4s here moot. Or we can put it here. But if we put it here, then that red 4 is useless. But we still want the points. I think I might want to hold off and instead put the green 1 here. What would I do with the yellow 4, though? All right, hold on. There's 2 1s, so let's put the 4 here. Let's say, you know, we'll put the 4... No. No. Oh, dear. Okay, this is getting complicated. I'm making this more complicated than it should be. Let's put the green 1 here. Let's get that out of the way. We got the green 1 in. Green 1 is locked in. So we're not going to put a 1 here, and we're not going to put a 1 here. But we still have... Star says, I gotta grab dinner. It's almost 6 p.m. here, but nice to see you again. Oh, enjoy dinner. And same here. It's so good to see you. Come back in whenever. I know I usually stream very, very late your time, but I stream this pretty much almost every Sunday morning. So I'd love to see you again. That would be cool. Enjoy. I just waved to you. You can't see it, but I just waved. Alright, so what are we doing here? What are we doing for our second turn? Because we have to figure that out. The green 1 is now pretty much useless. So we're not going to worry about that. The blue 2 is something, though. The blue 2 could easily go here. It's lasagna, so it's wonderful. Ooh, lasagna. Bye. Ooh, you know what? I think we're going to continue... I think we'll continue this loop. This diagonal here, and we'll put the 2 here, and we'll worry about the 4s later, because the 4 here being in the spot that it is, unless I move it, which I really can't, yeah, well, yeah, because that has to be a 4, so I think we're going to be okay. I think that was a good call. Yeah, so Streamlabs just posted, in the chat, I haven't mentioned this too much yet, but it's day 18 of the Let Us Fight Hunger Challenge. I was asked by Feeding America to join Team Feed and be a part of this challenge that's running throughout the month of April. For every $500 that we raise, we're currently at $635. I will have an extended stream. Wouldn't the blue 2 be bad in that diagonal since the corner wants blue? No, because I can place a blue in that diagonal spot without concern. They can be next to each other diagonally. They just can't be adjacent like this. But yeah, so I'm fundraising for this, and for every $500, it's an extended stream. So right now, since we hit the first milestone of 500, I'll have a 6-hour stream. And we're currently working on extending that to 8 hours. And then when we hit 1,500, it's going to be 10 hours. And then when we hit 2,000, it's going to be 12 hours. So y'all are going to push me past my limit. And then for $2,500, I'm going to start playing Phasmophobia on stream. Because you know me, I don't like horror games or anything like that. But I'm willing to do that. And, you know, gotta do it. Gotta do it. So even $1 can help provide over at least 10 meals to families, kids, individuals, everyone in need. So even if you can't donate, that's fine. Feel free to share the tweet that I posted, or just take this link here and share it, because I really want to help make a difference. Food inequality and food inequality and hunger relief are very important to me. So I want to do as much good as I can this month. So what are we looking at for round 5? We have a red 3. Okay, great. A red 2. Perfect. A green 3. That works. We just have to figure out where to put it. 2 blue 6s, a blue 4, and a purple 1. Okay. So we see that 6. Yep. 0. You already know that 6 is going right in that corner. And that's going to be a good thing. We're not even going to hesitate, even though we know that there's a green there. We're not going to hesitate. Okay, so what's left? The red 3, red 2, green 3, purple 1. I can't place the purple 1 in the purple spot because there's a 1 next to it, and even if there wasn't, you know, still can't do it. The red 3 and the red 2. The red 2 I can't place because that's going to bork everything. Unless I put it here, which would be fine, because it would interfere, it would cover this and this, so that's a possibility. The green 3, I could probably get away with placing over here, and that would make 3s moot here and here. The 1 I could place up in this, nestle in this spot, and that would make the 1 here and here moot. Well, it would be moot here anyway. So what do you think for this second, what do you think for this second, this second spot? What are you thinking? Which die should I take? I wasn't kidding when I said backseat gaming was allowed. Green 3 to get the 3 bonus points, I would think. True. The only place I could logically put it is here, because that's the only spot a green can go for the rest of the game. Honestly, that's the only spot it could go. So I'm kind of nervous about not being able to have any more green. That's the thing that I'm worried about. Because I could put the red 2... I could put the red 2... No, the red 3 here instead. And save this for a 4 or a 6. So I think that's what I might do, because I really want to get these restrictions out of the way. I'm worried about these 2 restrictions right here. I'm starting to get nervous about them. So that's a concern. That's a big concern for me. I gotta figure out what to do. But I think that red 3 is going to be just fine, because it's going to take this column out, it's going to take this row out, and that's fine. That's okay. But I like where you're thinking with the bonus points, but I really want to see if we get a 4 or a 4, 5, or 6. Or 4 or 6 at this point. 5's not going to do us any favors. Alright, so what are we... Oh, of course the greens are low. Poop. Red 4, yellow 4, green 3, green 2, blue 4, blue 1, purple 6, purple 3. Okay. Huh. Alright. Well, the purple 3, honestly, would be ideal here. Because this can't be a 3. So the purple 3 is ideal here. And then the 6 could go here or here. It would probably be best here, honestly, but I don't want to fill that in just yet. Alright, so because I could put the 6 here, and that would make this and this moot. But then this would make this a 4, which it kind of can't be. Then I need 100% a green 4 or 6. Yeah, and there's four things left, and that's fine. That's 4 things left, and it's fine. I can also use one of the tools to manipulate things, so that might be something as well. I could probably get away with bringing this 4 down here. I could do that too. And that would open this up. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we have a yellow 4. We have no real place to put that yet. Green 3. No place to put that. And a blue 1. The blue 1, I think I'm going to put here in the blue spot. Because 1 wasn't going to go here anyway. 1's not going to go here. So this has to be a 3 or a 3 or a 6. Ooh. Put that. Maybe the 1 should go up here? Or here. Maybe here. Because that's going to make this not a 1. So then this would be a 1. This would be a 1 or a 5. If I move the green 4 down, I could put the yellow 4 in the yellow slot. I could. That's a good point, Zero. That's a good point. You've got a keen eye. That's a good idea. So we could let's see. So this is where we would use this. Move this to here. Then move that up there. And that would solve that problem. That's right. Yeah, that's good. And then we could put another green here. We could put a green here, and that would be fine. Because we can't put a green anywhere else. And then this green could be whatever we want it to be. Yeah, okay. I follow that logic. Alright, let's see. What do we have? We have a yellow 6. Perfect. Yellow 4. Green 6. Even better. Actually, no, the green 6 we can't use. The green 6 we can't use because we have a 6 here. Green 2, which we can't use because that's there. Blue 6, we could use that. Blue 2, we could use that. Purple 5, purple 4, purple 4. Okay. So we know that a yellow 6 could go here. We know that because that will solve this column. That's going to give us 4 points. So that's kind of a given. We know we can take the purple 5 and put it here, although having a green 5 would be ideal. Because I could also move this up there, and that would be okay. Which I might actually do, because that would be weird. But let's go. Let's go. In the meantime, what are you all doing for the rest of the day? This weekend went so quickly, it's not even funny. I'm just still kind of scratching my head that it's already Sunday morning. Let's see, purple 5, purple 4. I think we can get away with putting... I think we can get away with putting the purple 4... here, because I really want to keep this open for a green. And if I have to use my other 2 favor tokens to move that green up, that's fine. But this would end up being a 1 or a 6. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. We'll figure it out as we go. So let's do that. The 5's going to go in the round track. We have 3 rounds to go for this game. Alright, so we go 4th. We're 4th in the round, so we go twice. And we have a red 6, red 5, blue 4, blue 2, purple 4, purple 1. Okay, so that purple 1 was not what we wanted, but that's fine. Serena says, I'm going on a walk and studying for exams. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, so no green this time, but that's okay. So we're going to put the blue 2 here, because we said we were going to put a blue 2 in that spot anyway. And so now what do we do with the rest? We said that a 6 should really go here, a 6 or a 1. And we can't put the purple 1, but we can put the red 6. So let's do that, okay? And in doing so, we have solidified this column, so that's another 4 points we're going to get. We've completely captured these 2 rows, and they're completely different, so that's 10 points right there. So 10 and 8 is 18 points. We're really making our way through. So I'm really pleased with that. Zero says, just kind of chilling today. Need to do some chores later. Yeah, same. Hard same. Manatee and I, because of yesterday. So Friday night, we got home, we had dinner, and then I streamed. And then yesterday, I got up super early. I had a presentation, so I was prepping for the presentation. I was part of the UHC that Joe Hills did for his patrons in the early afternoon, and then I had a presentation to give. And then after the presentation, there was another meeting I was in because of the conference. And then I was talking to my friends after, and I got to spend time with Real Fally because it was his birthday's this week. In fact, I'm going to actually give him a shout through Shamble, because he runs Shamblecraft, which is the server that I stream from and record my videos of every Tuesday night. I do have episode 8 pretty much almost done. I need about 10 more minutes of usable footage, and I just haven't given myself the time to actually record it because I've just been too dang busy for my own good, which is my own fault. So, sorry. I am trying my best, though. All right, so what are we looking at here? We are looking at a red 6, a red 5, a red 1, blue 5 in the corner. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Two yellow 5s, those are useless to me. A blue 5 and a blue 4. Okay. So I think what we can do, I actually am going to ignore the 5 right now because I want to fill in these other spaces, and I can do that in this case. Let me look at Teresa's board because I want to take the red 1 and let's see, hold on. So if we take I need to think here because we can't put the 4 here, we can't put a 1 here. So this would have to be, so this spot here would have to be a 2, 3, or 5. So this would have to be a 2 or a 3. So we don't have that access yet. So this has to be a 3. This has to be a 3. So then this can be a 1 or a 4. And the one that we have is red, so that's not going to cut it. So this has to be a 4 by default. So now this has to be a 3, which is that's going to be difficult, but we have ways to work with it. Now, this can be a 1, a 3, or this can be a 1 or a 3. So then this can be a 1 or a 5. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put the red 1 up here, and then the next 5 I get is going to go here. So hopefully that 1 will come back to me. And Teresa can totally take that 1, but can she use the 4? If she's going for that, she can't use the 4. So I think I'm going to take the 1, put it here, and then if the 4 comes back, then yes. If the yellow if the 5s come back, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure it out. But I don't... Oh, she took the 4 anyway! Poop! Wretched. Wretched. I'm going to have to abandon the greens then and take the blue 5 and put it up here then and finish that off. But that's ultimately going to give us 9 points because that's now done. So this is completely done. This is completely done. We need a 4 here and we need a 3 here. We need a 3 here and a 4 here. So we're in trouble. Because we're now, we're in the last round. And I can only use 1 tool. So, big yikes. But, look at that. Garcia can't put that yellow spot in. So, they are going to lose a point for that. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a red one. Oh, now the green 3 shows up. Now it shows up. But that's fine. Red 1. Yellow 4. Yellow 2, yellow 1, green 3, green 2, blue 1, and purple 4. Well, we already said we needed a 4 in this spot, so that purple is going to go right there. And any 3 that's not green will do. So we need to see... Okay, yeah, they can use the... well, would she use the 4? So the yellow 2 is honestly our best bet unless we did some movement. Juancy, hi, how are you? Welcome on in, make yourself at home. Okay, so that has to be a yellow as well. So what, so this red 3 could get moved over here. And I could take that red 1 and put it there, and that would also count. So let's see what happens. And they took the red 1 anyway. Really? Use the up down on the yellow 2 or 4. That's my plan. It just has to come back to me. Okay, so we're gonna use another favor token because Zero's absolutely right, which is gonna be what happens. We're gonna minimize that by 1. That's gonna allow us to place it. Now, here's the thing. Look at this board right now before I hit accept. Okay? We managed together. We managed to max this out. I got my coffee right next to me. I already feel at home. Good. Awesome. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm on my second cup, and I might actually, if I have any more decaf, I might grab a third. This game took us basically an hour to play because I was chit-chatting, and it's fine. But look at this, though. We actually maxed this out. I'm gonna make sure to take a picture of this and send it to Floodgate because this is I've never done this before. We actually did it. We maxed out the public objectives. Two of the do you know how hard that is? Thank you, Serena. Posture check. Oh, goodness. Look at this. Look at this work of art. Now watch as the points roll in. Watch. 3, 4. Full 20 points right there. Okay, 4 points for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full points. Oh my god, this is fantastic. I'm not even salty that we lost. I'm not even salty. I'm not even remotely salty. We filled that board. I'm actually gonna get a screenshot. I don't care that we lost. I don't. This is outstanding to me. It really is. Because we maxed out all of it. And I think what really hurt was the fact that we had the lower point greens. And that's okay. That's okay because that was actually a lot of fun. It really was. You don't have to win every game. You don't have to. You can try to win every game, right? But at the same time though, sometimes it's more fun to see if you can actually hit the objectives. And if you can do that, then you can I can walk away with a smile on my face. I really can. Because that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of thinking. That was a lot of thinking and a lot of thinky stuff. So let's play another game. Let's dive right into another game. Let's dive right in. We're looking for shades of purple. Okay, shades of purple. We're going to be looking for purple dice this time. And if it's anything like last game, we should see a lot of them along the way. I'm going to set up another poll for you. And maybe a prediction. Maybe a prediction, because I hear those are a lot of fun. Okay, so again, we have fractal drops. We just played that last game. That's the easiest board at a level 3 difficulty to use. We have Batlow, which is a 5, which is the next to hardest difficulty. Excuse me. Aurora Sagradas. Would help if I spelled it right. That is on the lower end at the level 4 difficulty. And then Symphony of Light, which is the highest difficulty at 6. You can use your coffee beans. You can use your bits to enhance the poll. So go ahead and put your votes in right now for that. We're going to start our next board right away. And while I'm here, I'm also going to give a shout out to, let's see, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I am going to do something of a something. I am going to give a shout out to Jawansi because together we are on the Impulse SV Patreon server, although I never get to get on there as much as I'd like. So I'm not sure. I'm hoping to get on there. I'm hoping to get on there during the week, but I'm not going to stream from there for at least another 2 Saturdays. Oh wow, Aurora Sagradas is just light years ahead. Holy moly, there is no chance. There is no chance unless there's some last minute shenanigans. Oh dear. Thank you for the channel point contribution there, Zero. Aurora Sagradas it is. Boop. Aurora Sagradas. Alright, there we go. I may have used a lot of points. You did, and that's fine. That's fine. That's what they're there for. I want to see them in use. I want to see them in use. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. Alright, so we know that our private objective is, I'm going to set this prediction up right now. I've only done maybe one of these, so this will be interesting. So, start prediction. Previous predictions. Will I win this game? Let's see. You bet. Not a chance. I'll give you 2 minutes to wager your channel points for that, because you can win. Serena says, I use my channel points for hydrate and stretch reminders, which I appreciate. I also have redemptions for doing squats and sitting upper body in quotes jumping jacks. So that gives me a little bit more movement. I'm really trying to take better care of myself, and thus just trying to take better care of my body, because I sit too much and it makes me get up. But yes. So in any event, we have 3 tools to use if we so desire to do that. We have cork-backed straight edge, which is draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. You must obey all other placement restrictions. Lathkin, move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. Lathkin could come in handy. That would have been great last game. And then Grozing Pliers is draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1, where 1 may not be 6 and 6 to 1. So that's what we did. Because I felt like giving you one. I felt like shouting you out. I hope that's okay. I try to promote other streamers if they're here and they're active in chat, because because people do that for me, and I think it's fair, because I support everybody. Even in my Discord, there's actually I have channels for people to mention when they go live and stuff. I encourage it. I didn't mean to. I feel bad that you feel like I'm putting you on the spot, so sorry about that. But I want people to go check out your stuff. And eventually I will be able to do so as well. Alright, so what are we doing? Okay, so the prediction went through. Okay, so that's something I'm going to manage later. Very good. Alright, so what are we looking at here? So we have a return of column shade variety. We had that last game with no repeated values. But the column has another fun thing with no repeated colors. So we have to keep them different color-wise and numerically. So that's going to be a challenge. And then color variety, sets of 1 of each color anywhere. Well, that's going to be relatively easy to do. And if we max that out, that's going to be 20 points. That's going to be 16 points, actually, because there's only 4 ways to do it. Or 4 times it could be done. So let's see what we have in front of us. Let's see let's see where I am in the turn this time. All right, so round 1, I go 3rd. So I'm going to wait for my turn, and then I'll see what's here. All right, looking at this board, I have a red 4, a yellow 6, a yellow 5, a yellow 3, a green 2, a green 1, and a purple 6. Okay. Well, if we're going to keep the colors varied, almost looks like the Olympics up there with all the different colors. I think if we're going to keep the columns varied by color, and we need purple. We know that we can get 1 of each column as purple. Let's automatically make that purple 6 a thing. Let's automatically make that purple 6 a thing, because that's going to give us 6 points right off the bat. And we were left with the red 4, the yellow 3, yellow 5, and a green 2. We know that yellow is pretty much squared away for here. And we know purple squared away for here, and basically here, because this spot. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm surrounded by restrictions, I'm going to place the yellow 5 here. That's actually going to open up some stuff this way. If yellow 3 comes back next round, then I can put the yellow 3 here with confidence and not worry about it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's hope that the purple 3 doesn't show up, because that would be really awkward. Alright, so I go second this round. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so we have another purple 6. Yay. Let's see. We have yellow 5, green 6, green 4, purple, blue 6, purple 6, purple 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Interesting. I could easily place the purple 2, but I really, really, really want to keep the purple amounts high. I really do. So I need to get over here because a purple can go here just fine. So what I think I'm going to do first, because again, I have to keep the columns different numerically. I can't reach that yet, 0. And I don't want to use a favor token to get there. I think I'm going to put the purple 6 here because that's out of the way. And that'll solidify purple for this area. I do have to get up here, but there are ways for me to do it. So, because I can't put the purple 1 here, but I can do something else instead. I'm going to figure it out as I go. I could probably get away with putting the green 4 up here if it comes back to me, but let's see what happens. Okay, so the green 4 came back, as did the green 6 and the purple 1. I could put the green 6 in here and solidify 6 for this column and just be done with it. I could. That would be good. Because then I could just put a 6 over here or put a purple 6 here and that would be fine. But I do have to look at the, well, green 4 messes up the 4 on the left. Well, it's the columns, not the rows, 0. It's the columns. So it's the vertical, not the horizontal like last time. It's a little bit different. So I could put the 4 or the 6 here and that would be okay. I just have to keep in mind that the columns have to be different. So if I put the 6 here, let's say, then I can only put a 6 in these 2 columns. I can't put another 6 anywhere else over here without losing those, without losing the 5 points. And since I have to look at color, I do have to put down, I do have to put down different colors. I can't just put all purple or whatever. I also have to remember that these have to stay different color-wise. So there's a lot of moving pieces here. There's a lot of moving pieces here. Okay, so what are we looking at now? We're looking at a red 2. Okay, that has some promise. A yellow 6, a yellow 5, a green 1. Okay, that green 1 could come in handy. Blue 4, blue 3, purple 4, purple 3, purple 2. Okay, so that purple 2 right there is looking very promising right here. That purple 2, or that purple right there. But okay, as I readjust myself again. Oh goodness, okay. I want to get to that purple spot. But I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able... I don't think I'll be able to this round unless I put a purple 4 here, which I could totally do. Because I can't put a purple 6 here or here. And I can't put it over here because that purple's going to be in the way. Serena says, I'm so happy now I'm wearing a fluffy cardigan. Nice. Fluffy is comfortable. I'm in a sweatshirt. I'm in a sweatshirt and I'm wearing comfortable leggings right now because I know that I'm going to be cleaning and stuff for a while. So I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and get dirty and do some spring cleaning around the house. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is take that purple 4 anyway, because again, bonus points are good. We do have to move over to the other side of the board eventually. And we will. We'll get there. Okay. So the purple 3 and the purple 2 are very disconcerting. Definitely not what I wanted. I can't use any of it. I can't use either one. Sweatshirts and leggings are the best. That was my uni wardrobe until I decided to dress more fancy. Yeah, this is just my bumming around the house outfit. Alright, so how do we fix the mess that we're in? How do we fix this? How do we fix this? That's a really good question. How do we fix it? I think what we're going to have to do, as much as I don't want to, I think we're going to have to use cork-backed straight edge and take that too and put it in the purple spot. That's the only logical place I can think of that where it would fit. Either that or we take the 6. No, wait, we can't take the 6. Either that or we take the... No, can't do that either. Well, we could take this 6 and move it. We can take this 6 and move it. Well, actually, no, we can't really... We'd have to move 2 things. That wouldn't make sense. So I think we're going to have to use cork-back straight edge and take the 2, put it here, and then this is going to be our... This and this are going to be our purple spots, and we're going to have to try to make that a 6. Or whatever. Now, I mean, 12, 18, 20 points is nothing to sneeze at. It's absolutely nothing to sneeze at. Excuse me. So, as much as I didn't want to use a point, that's just how it's got to be. Okay, so where are we now? We have... See, there's the purple 6. Yay, I wanted a purple 6. That's all I wanted. I wanted a purple 6. Boom, purple 6. That's right. So purple 6 is going to go in this spot automatically. I don't care if the AI realizes that's what I'm after. We've now hit our purple... We've now hit our purple max. And I go again, so I can basically use what's here with the yellow 3, blue 1... Purple 4, purple 3. The purples we're going to ignore because we've now hit our purple limit more or less. Oh, there's so many different options. I think what we're going to do here is put the yellow 3 here because we need a yellow in this spot anyway. And we can't put a 6. We can't put a 6 in this row at all, but we can put a 3. Hey, Melons, good morning. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it and we're going to run. Alright. So I go third this round, so I just have to see. Okay. Alright, so let's see. We have a red 6. Red 6 is good. Woke up stressed. At least it's Sunday. I can come vibe with you all. Oh yeah, please get vibe away. We're just chilling. Let's see. We have a red 6, which is good. We have a red 2. Well, actually, no. The red 6 isn't good. I can't use it. Red 2. Could definitely use that. Yellow 2. Maybe I could use that somewhere. The red 2 I could definitely get away with. Green, 2 green 3s, a green 1, and a blue 2. Okay, okay. Working with the columns. I think the first thing I might want to do, knowing that I have to keep these all different color-wise, is actually, hold on. Hold on, let's think for a second here. Thankfully, having to work only vertically makes it a lot easier. Red 2 or green 1 to get the 1 and the 2 knocked out. This red could almost be anything. And we can't, let's see, we already know we can't use the red 6. We can use everything else that's here. I think the green 1 would be best served here, because that's gonna stop green. So then yellow, red, and blue. So this automatically has to be a yellow, and this can be red or blue. So that complicates things just a tad, but it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Okay, they took the red 6, good. So they left me with a red 2, yellow 2, green 3, green 2. Or blue 2, rather. Let's see. We know we need to keep these different numerically and color-wise. So this has to be a red. This has to be a red or a blue. Because this is the first column that's almost done. Blue or red 2 in the 2 slot will work fine. Yeah, because we know that this is a red or a blue. So if we make this red or blue, then this could still be red or blue. This would end up being red, blue, or green. And that would be fine. So we'll take the red 2. We'll take the red 2. Because we know red's gonna go here, regardless. Red is here. Red is here. Red is here because blue's up here. So that's something to keep in mind, that this has to be a red. So keep that in mind, everybody. Keep it in your pocket. Keep it in your pocket. Alright, so what are we looking at? We're going second this round, and there's a lot of red. There's a lot of red. Oh boy, there's a lot of red. Alright, so we know we're ignoring the purple. We have a lot of red to work with. Holy moly. And some blue. The blue we can't use up here, but that's okay. That's more than okay. And we know that this has to be red or blue here. This has to be red or blue, and it has to be different numerically. So what are we looking at? We are looking at a red 5, two red 4s, red 3, red 2, blue 4, and I said the purple 3s we're ignoring. Okay. The red 4s cannot be up here or here because they'll negate this over here. The red 3 we could get away with putting here because we know that the red's going to be here and here. So that's a thing. If I make this blue, this has to be red by default. If I make this blue, this has to be green by default. So I think I can't put the blue up here, but I can put it here or here. That would make this red. Which is fine. There's tons of red here I can work with. So if I put the 4 here, this would have to be a red 3, 2, or 1. So one of these would have to come back. I would have to hope that these come back. Now, if this all comes back, I'm still okay. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the red 2 came back. The red 2 came back. So we can put the red 2 here safely, knowing that these two columns are now different, both numerically and color-wise. So we're going to max out the points on this. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay here. Tell me if I'm wrong, though. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? This shouldn't be nervous. This shouldn't be nerve-wracking. What about the square that has to be red? I could put it there as well. I could put almost anything in this red square for now. I'm not worried about it. That's the thing. I'm not worried about it yet. Oh, okay. There we go. Back we go. Okay. Alright, so what are we looking at for this round? We have a red 1, a green 5 and 1, and a lot of blue. Wow, that's a lot of blue. 6, 5, 4, 2 2s, and 1. Okay. We know that we need blue for all 3 of these rows. Well, we don't necessarily need blue, but blue. The first thing that I want to do is I want to take this blue 4 and plunk it right there. That's the first thing I want to do. Because there's no 4. Oh, you're going for a walk now? Okay, have fun. That's the first thing I want to do. Because I know that a lot of blue is going to come back. At least I hope so. It looks like the blue is coming back, so I'm not as worried. Alright, so the blue 2 and the blue 1 came back. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think what I'm going to have to do for this, though, is take the 2. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to have to take the 2, and then I might have to shuffle some stuff around, but that should be fine. I would have taken the 1. I should have probably taken the 1, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. I should be worried about it, but I'm not. All right, so I'm fourth this round. I'm taking for round 8. I'm taking both my turns in a row, and I am looking at a red 5, 4, and 3. I am looking at a green 4, 3, and 1. Green, I can only put in this spot here because I can't put it here or here. So this is going to be a mess. And Melons, you are absolutely right. I think what I might have to do is use Lathkin, move that yellow 3 to there, and then put a green 3 over here in its place. Red 5, green 3. Yeah, so the red 5 can go here automatically, and the green 3 can go down here as well, maybe. Or the green 3, because I could put a red 4 here as well, because again, it's columns. Or I could put a red 4 here. That also would work. Part of me wants to move that yellow 3. Because only a yellow 3 can go there. But I'd have to move something else in its stead. And this has to be yellow. So I would have to take the yellow 5 that's here, and I would have to do the switcheroo, and I'd rather not. So I could put a red 3 here, though. I could put red, because I don't have red. But then this would have to be... Wait, hold on, no. Because then this would be blue. Because this would have to be... Wait. Hold on. If I put the red 3 here... 1, 2, 3, 4... Then this would have to be blue, and that's not going to work because there's already a blue there. So no, that's not gonna cut it. That's not going to cut it at all. Because this can't be blue. If I put a yellow there, that's going to still make this blue. So I might have to move... Poop. So maybe I'll put the 4 here, because then this has to be yellow as well. So I got a yellow here, a yellow here. Well, actually, no, that could be yellow or red, but again, this has to be blue. So... If the 3 slot is yellow, the space below it can be red. Yeah, so I can do this, right? So if I use Lathkin, let's say I use Lathkin, I take this, move it here, take that, move it there. And then, and then put the, and then do that, and then the green 3 can go there. That should be fine. But then that's going to give me the 5. So hold on. Let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet. Let's put that... let's put the green 3 here anyway. Because I can't put a green here. That's part of the problem. And that has to... this has to be a green. But this doesn't. But there's no chance I'll get a 1. So let's do that instead. I'm probably gonna regret that, and that's fine. We'll see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed at this point. We're two rounds to go, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. But I could say I'm worried, but I really just want to get the most out of the requirements. All right, what are we looking at? Red 6, red 3. Okay. Green 6, green 1, blue 6. The blue 6, yeah, that's not going to work. And 2 purples that we're not going to use. Okay. We're in kind of a pickle. We're in a pickle here. We're in a big pickle. So we would need to move this. And somebody used Lathkin already. Maybe I should have used Lathkin last time. That would have been ideal. I would put the red below the 3 slot, and then Lathkin. Well, no, I can't put the... Which red, though? If I put the red 3 here, I can't Lathkin it. This has to be red. So let's Lathkin. We'll move the yellow 3. We'll move the green. We'll move the yellow 5. Well, actually, no. We'll move the red. No, shoot. If we use Lathkin and move the yellow 3, we only have 1 other yellow on the board, which is very disconcerting. Then this could definitely make it red, but we still have to move something else. So we could probably get away with moving... No, we can't. No, we can't. Then we would have to move this up. Hit refresh. There's something here. There's something we can do here. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Because I can only use these dice. But this would be blue. And that would... We would lose the 5 points, but we would probably get away with the... We would probably get away with the 4. Alright, so if we use Grozing Pliers and we take this and make it a 4, we can put it there. And I still get another turn after this, so I'm still stuck in the same position. Hi Alice, good morning. Catch you in a bit. If I use Lathkin and move that 3... I can move... No, I can't move the 2s. Can I move this? I could move this over. So let's do that for now. Let's see what comes back. I am so determined right now. This isn't even funny. I'm determined to figure out how to use Lathkin. I can move this over. Move this down to here. So let's see. If I use Lathkin, I move this here. I move that there. Then whatever yellow comes up can fit in here. And then I can put a yellow... What? Oh, that has to be yellow. Okay. That has to be yellow, but then I could put that there. Yellow 3 down, blue 4 over, pray for yellow. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to have to pray for yellow. Because I could take the... I can't take the yellow 5. I'd have to move the yellow 5 down there. I'd have to move it down here and then pray for a 5 that's not purple. And then this would have to be blue. So this would have to come up, and then this would have to move over. And yeah, that's not ideal. So I think what I'm going to have to do is use Lathkin, move the 3. And I could move the 4. And then, yeah, this and this would have to be yellow. Because this can't be red. And then this could be whatever. Like, I can put the green 1 here. I still have these 3 columns, so I can't complain. But this and this and this have to both be yellow. And that's a big ask. That's a big ask. And I am nervous. I am nervous. This is not going to be good. This is going to be hilarious. Let's see. All right, everybody. It's a yellow jamboree. There's so much yellow. There is so much yellow. Are you kidding me? Bro, are you kidding me right now? Oh, man. And I can only use the 3. Because, well, if I use the 4, I get the color variety, but not the point variety. Because I'm out of favor tokens. I'm out of favor tokens. Oh, wait, I could use... No. Heart of the dice. That's right. So, I can only use the 2 4s. I can only use the 2 4s. Or the green 3. I can use the 2 4s of the green 3. That's it. And it's fine. So the 2 4s of the green 3. 2 4s of the green... Okay, the 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4s. Yes, we got one of the 4s. Yes, I'm losing 4 points. I don't care. We filled the board. Don't care. Done and dusted. We're good. No. Melons? No. No. We're good. We're good. We only lost 1 column. But we got 90% of the points. Like 95% of the points. That is nothing to sneeze at. That is nothing to sneeze at. Go team. Good job. Good job, everybody. Good job. All right, so let's see. We're in 2nd place right now. We had 3 sets of color variety, so good job on that. We didn't even realize that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, okay. We really crushed it on purple. Good job. Oh, we're tied. We're tied. Oh, ties are broken by most points from private objectives, most remaining favor tokens, and then finally by reverse player order in the final round. So we tied. We tied. We did good. We did well. Look at that. Look at that work of art right there. We did really, really well. That was good. That was really good. Good job, everybody. Alright, so I've been going now for an hour and a half. It still counts. That's absolutely right. I've been going for an hour and a half, and I need to stretch my legs. I need to use a little streamer's room. I need to just take that health and safety break. So I'm going to encourage all of you to do the same. So get up, grab another cup of coffee or your beverage of choice, a snack, stretch, do your thing. I will be back in about 2 minutes. So see you then. Okay, I'm back. Thank you so much. I needed that health and safety break. I hope that you took it as well. Don't forget that throughout the month of April, I am fundraising for Feeding America as part of Team Feed and the Let Us Fight Hunger Challenge, benefiting Feeding America. We are on day 18, and so far we have raised $635. We are trying to get to our second milestone of $1,000, where I will have an 8-hour stream. That's our second milestone right now. So the link is in chat. Feel free to share it. That was the poke I needed to get out of bed. You're very welcome, Melons. So I am hoping to make a difference and fundraise as much as possible. If I hit my goal of $2,500, I will play Phasmophobia on stream and be scared half to death for your amusement. Also, throughout the month of April, for every sub, gift sub, and resub I receive, Manatee Gag and I are going to donate $1 to the challenge as well, in addition to a donation we will decide to make at the end of the month. And every donation that is made up to the $2,500 will be matched by a member of the community, so keep them coming and let us do a whole lot of good. And yes, that pun was intended. So back into the game we go. We are looking at purple once more, and I need to close out last game's prediction. Will I win this game? You bet not a chance. I need to choose the outcome, and we, according to the game, did not win. So I have to complete that prediction. And let's see. So the prediction result is done. And who received channel points? Who bet on the other team? 600 points go to Serena. So good job, everybody. That was some good stuff right there. I will go ahead and start a new poll for the next game, and I think I'm gonna have maybe two games, and then I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. So which game should I play next? Which board should I play next? There are some new ones we haven't seen this week, this stream so far. We have Industria, which is a level 5 difficulty. We have Loose Celestial, which is the lowest difficulty at 3. We have Lux Mundi, which is a level 6 difficulty. That's the hardest difficulty. And Kaleidoscopic Dream, which is for the level 4 difficulty. So remember, you can use your channel points, you can use bits to vote, put those coffee beans to good use, grind them to your desired board. Let's see, so we will dismiss that. And Loose Celestial already is out ahead with 100% of the vote. There are 3 others here. Get your votes in. You've got about 45 seconds to go. Ooh, Kaleidoscopic Dreams coming out. Pulling out. There you go. Go for it. Excuse me. Alright, so it is a two-way dance between Loose Celestial and Kaleidoscopic Dream. Kaleidoscopic Dream, they are just neck and neck, going back and forth, trying to edge each other out. Which one will it be? Loose Celestial pulling out ahead. Kaleidoscopic Dream, nope, we've got a tie. Loose Celestial and Kaleidoscopic Dream, they are jockeying for position, and every time I'm about to say that one is ahead of the other, they tie back up again. And with right at the last minute, with 1,000 channel points, coffee beans ground up, contributed to this poll. Loose Celestial just barely edges out Kaleidoscopic Dream. Good job, everybody. We're gonna play Loose Celestial, and nicely done. So we have our 3 tools here. And those 3 tools are already, 2 of which we have already seen today. Eglomi's Brush, moving 1 die in the window, ignoring color restrictions, having to obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions, and Grozing Pliers, drafting a die, then increasing or decreasing its value by 1. We've seen those a few times so far this stream. New to today is Tap Wheel, and this is the tool that I was telling you about when I was explaining the board earlier during the first game of the stream, that allows you to use the round track. There are actually two tools that allow you to use the round track. This one, which is called Tap Wheel, where you can move up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color on of a die on the round track, obeying all placement restrictions. But the one that I was really hoping for allows you to switch a die from the round track. And I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't remember what it's called. I should remember what it's called. I should have most of these memorized by now, but I don't. So we are looking at light shades, sets of 1 and 2, anywhere for 2 points each. Zero says, I need to leave and rejoin. Mobile app is all messed up with Pulse. Yeah, sorry about that, Zero. I'll see you in a little bit. Let's see. 5 is shade variety, sets of 1 of each value anywhere. And our old favorite, column shade variety, columns with no repeated values. That is a theme this week, I've noticed. So go figure. Alright. So I go second in this first round, and let's see what I am given. I have a red 6 and 5, a green 2, and 2 yellow 6s, yellow 5, yellow 4, yellow 2. That's a lot of yellow, holy moly. Knowing that I have to keep the columns different numerically, but not having to worry about color is actually a benefit. There's no purple this round, so I don't have to worry too much about that. So what I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the yellow 6 and place it in the yellow, in the 6 restriction. Because again, I want to kind of work my way out and get through as many of these requirements as possible, as many of these restrictions as possible. So there's that. So that is a thing. So that's a thing. So I think I'm going to hit OK on this and then go forward. Alright, so there we go. We are left with a yellow 5, a yellow 4, and a yellow 2. So a lot of yellow. Given that's what I'm looking at, and I don't have to worry about color, I do have to worry about numbers. I think I'm going to complete the yellow and plunk that 5 in there, because that 4 could be anything. But this has to be yellow, so I think that'll be alright. And it's also helping work with getting the shade variety objective. Okay, so we have 2 yellow 4s, a red 1, a green 6 and 1, a blue 6 and 2, a purple 6 and a purple 3. We want purples. We want purple very, very badly. So I think the first thing I want to do, because again, we're not looking at rows, we're looking at columns. I'm going to take that purple 6 and plunk it right there. If this could be 6 across here, and then this would be a 6, and that would be a 6, that would be ideal. But we shall see. So let's get that purple 6 in there. That's going to give us 6 bonus points. What are we left with? Let's see. We are left with the blue 6 and the blue 2. Well, we can't place the 6 anywhere right now, but we can take this blue 2 and plunk it right there, and that would be fine. So let's do that. We'll let that 6 go up into the board. And we'll start the 3rd round. I go 4th this round, so my 2 turns in this round are concurrent. Let's see what they gave me. They gave me a red 3, a blue 6, 2 purple 6s, a purple 4, and a purple 3. Wow. Just wow. That's gonna be a hop in the tush. But not really. But not really. Yay, purple indeed. We do have to remember that to get the bonus points, we have to keep everything different. But that's not a problem. So what we're gonna do, first thing we're gonna do is we're going to take this purple 6, we're going to plunk it right there. Because again, we don't have to worry about color, we just have to worry about numbers. We have to worry about numerically. I can put another 6 up here without issue. So let's do that. and then we'll put the other purple 6 here. So 6 can only go here at this point. Purple 3 in the purple restriction, then purple 6 elsewhere. I really want all the purple 6s. I want all the 6s. And then I will work on the other purple colors. But right now, that's what I want. Because now I have 18 bonus points. And not a care in the world. 18 bonus points. And it's only round 4. Alright. So there's no purple this round, so us taking those 12 points last round was actually a good idea. But we still have a lot of 6s to worry about, and I'm not even gonna look at them. The 2 red 6s, or the yellow one for that matter. But I do see that there is a yellow 2, a green 2, a green 1, and a purple 4. Not purple, red, blue 4. Good grief, I know my colors, I swear. I think the best course of action is to take this 4, put it here, because we have to fill in that 4 restriction and it can't be purple anyway. This is going to end up being a red or a green, and that's fine. This is going to be whatever it wants to be. Except, even purple. This could even be purple, so that's not a worry. So let's get that 4 in there. Let's get that out of the way. Because again, we need to get the lower numbers anyway. We have our 4 6s as it is, or 5. It'll be 5 6s, whatever. Let's see. I think I want to put the green 2. I think we'll put the green 2 here to fill that restriction. And plus, we need these for the 1 and 2 pairs anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so, okay, look at that. We have a purple 6. Yes, please. Come to mama. Right there. Boom. So now we're at 24. Now we're at 24 bonus points. So all the 6s are completely done at this point. We don't need another 6 if we can help it. We don't need another 6. We don't need another 6. But now I'm looking at a red 1, a purple, not purple, a red 1, a green 4, and another blue 6. Again, 6s are moot. We don't need those right now. But the red and the green we could definitely use. I think what I might want to do is take this red 1 and put it here, because we need the 1s and we need to continue filling restrictions, which is fine. So this red 1 is going to finish this off here. So this essentially would be a 3 or a 5, and that's fine. That's a 3 or a 5 right there. The blue we can figure out later. I don't know. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling very, very good about this. I have a good feeling. Not a strong feeling yet, but a good feeling. So what do we have? We have a red 6, 2 red 2s, a yellow 2, a green 5, a green 3, a blue 6 and 5, and a purple 2. Using the purple 2 is tempting, but not yet. We're only at the halfway point. And I really want to focus on getting these restrictions squared away. So first thing I'm going to do is not put the blue 5 there. That would be bad. We can put it up here instead. We're going to need a 1, a 3, or a 4 here to make sure that this restriction with no repeated values is good. Melons says no. What are we knowing? What are we knowing here, Melons? We're not restricted by color, don't forget. You're lagging a bit behind. No, you're fine. Just hit refresh or pause and then hit play, because sometimes that happens. I have to do that with Joe's streams all the time. It's not a big, or a lot of streams, especially if I'm on my laptop. It could be up to 30 seconds behind, which is really annoying, but it happens. Alright, so what was I left with? I was left with a red 2 and a purple and a blue 6. The 6 is irrelevant. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the blue 2, the red 2 here. This is going to solidify this as being different numerically. It's going to add another 2. We're going to have to get some 1s over here. Because I think we're... And a couple of 3s couldn't hurt either. That would be nice. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. A lot of 6s are hitting the round track, and I think that's hilarious. Not gonna lie, I think that's kind of funny. I think that's kind of funny. Alright, so let's see. What do we have? We have a red 5, a yellow 6, a blue 5, blue 2, purple 3, purple 1. Okay. We need purples. So I'm comfortable with putting the purple 3 here. I'm comfortable with that. Because I can't put it here. The other stuff, as long as the 6 doesn't come back. Well, I'm taking both turns now anyway. I just realized I'm 4th, so that's fine. So I think the purple 3 is fine there. And then we could get away with the blue 5 here. Well, actually, yeah, because we can't have a 5. We can't have the 5 or the 2 here. Although, to be perfectly honest, part of me wants to put the 1 here instead and get that extra point. Because it would not only be an extra point towards the purple, but it would also give another 1-2 pair, so that's an extra 2 points. So this would be a 3-point placement. And that would be fine. Because I'll take whatever purples I can get. Because I could also put it up here too, which would probably be better, because then I can put anything here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead, because this is going to be a 3, and I can't place a purple anywhere else, really. So I think that's fine. And we'll just worry about the rest later. That's fine. And I need to remember to update. I need to update my rules thing. I'll have to do that in a little bit. Let's see. Commands. Rules. I actually updated my rules. I need to fix that. So let me do that real fast. Because that is not what I wanted. There we go. That's updated. Alright, anyway, where were we? Red 4, yellow 2, green 5, green 1, blue 3, purple 6, purple 3. Okay, so we know we can't place any 6s. We need a blue, so we're going to put the blue 3 there. I think that would be best. And then we can basically work with almost everything else that's here, except that purple 3. So I think we're in good shape. Alright, so we have the red 4, yellow 2, and the 2 purples that we can't use. So we're looking at the red 4 and the yellow 2. The red 4, I honestly think its best spot is right here. Because we know that this has to be a 3. It doesn't matter what color it is. We need 4s anyway. And that would be okay. This has to be a 3 or a 5. We don't have a 3. We have a purple 3, but that's not going to do us any favors. So I think that's the best placement right there. Okay, 1 second here. Yellow 5. All right, so I see the yellow 5. There's a green 3 and 2. There are 2 blue 3s. And there are 3 purples that we can't use. Zero says the yellow 5. Putting the yellow 5 right here is totally worth it. That's a good play because we have the difference column-wise, and the 5s actually do help. Having more 1s would be helpful, but I'm not picky. I'm not picky. And I also haven't used any of my favor tokens, so I can't complain. Okay, so they left me with the green 2, the blue 3, and the purple 6. I want this restriction filled. So that's going to be filled. Now this could be a purple anything this could be purple 2, 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on whatever this is. So that's actually not bad. That's not bad. So we're in good shape. If we get a purple, that would be nice. I'll be honest. All right, so I go first this round, and there's no purple, which is fine. That's okay. We have 2 red 2s, a yellow 5 and 1, a green 5 and 3, a blue 5, 2, and 1. Well, let's see. We have 3 2s, so we should play a 1 at some point. We can play either of the 2s here or here. We can play the 5 here. We can play the 1 here. We can play the green 5 here, the green 3 here, the blue 5 up here, the blue 2 here or here, and the 1. So we're completely flexible with what we want to do. I think, though, that I might want to play the blue 1 here because I can, and that's going to give me another 3 points because there's 1, 2, 3 2s, and there's 1, 2, 3 1s. So that balances out. Then this can basically be just about anything else except a 3. And there's only 1 3 in the pile. So anything else that's here, I mean, preferably I would not want to see the green 3 and the yellow 1, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's see where it goes with that. Okay. Ooh, somebody used the color variant. All right. Okay, so we basically kind of hit jackpot here because we got exactly what we wanted. We got everything that we could use. So we lucked out big time. Now, what do we want to do? We have 3 2s on the board and we have 3 1s, so they're balanced out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have at least 2 of those. And we have 3 5s. So I think I might want to use a 2. And I think this'll do. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think we nailed this in regards to... we did nail this in keeping the columns different, which is fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with that. So we did well here. I think we're good. I honestly think we're good. Wait, hold on. You know what? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 4 6s. We had 3 5s. Hold on. Let's make sure first. So let's see. We have 3 1s. We have 3 2s. We have 3 3s. We have 2 4s. Okay, so we have 3 5. Okay, so we're getting 2. We're getting 2 no matter what. We're getting 2. Okay, so not bad. Not bad. So those all go up there, and then now we're going to see if we won or not. Okay, so I had my favorite tokens left. Okay, 3 for the night, for shade variety. No, because I didn't need green. I didn't need the 5. Oh, look at this! Completely across the board. And then we nailed it with the purples. Oh, by 1 point? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's just not right. Oh, come on. That's the second game in a row where we tied for first. Dude. Well, isn't that a kick in the pants? Well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. We tied. We tied again. Tied again. That's alright. We're good. We're good. We are totally good. We're good. It's fine. Alright. No oof. No oof. This was good. This was good. Alright. Let's dive into our last game of the stream, because I've been going now for a little over 2 hours. I have stuff I need to do, and I have a feeling this is going to take us a little while. But yeah, I hope that you're all having fun and just chilling and vibing with me. This has been a really fun time. Like, seriously, I love coming out here every Sunday morning and hanging out with you all. I really do. You make it so worth it for me. You really do. I can't say I appreciate you all enough. I mean that. That's just some serious stuff right there. Alright, so let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do next? We have to look for blue this time. We have to look for blue this time. So that's different. We haven't had to look for blue yet in a while, I think, actually, come to think of it. In a while, I think. So let's see. Which board should I use? We have Gravitas, and that's level 5. We have Loose, Celestial. I think that was an option last game. That's for 3. Water of Life, and that is highest difficulty of 6. It would help if I typed it out correctly. That would be great. And then Aurora Sagradas. We've seen that before. And that's for 4. Alright, so everybody, you know the drill. 1 minute. Use your bits. Use your coffee beans. That's what they're there for. And go. I'm going to take a sip of water while you do that. Gravitas automatically out and running. You got about maybe 40 seconds left. Ooh, Aurora Sagradas. Somebody voted for Aurora Sagradas. So there we go, 50-50. We've got people coming in hot. Gravitas and Aurora Sagradas are tied. Get your votes in. Get your coffee beans used. Put those biddies to work. Which board do you want me to play? Because right now I'm looking at a 2-way tie. And we're going to have to set up another poll for this if you don't get your votes in. Gravitas coming out ahead, 67-33. 67-33 with about 10 seconds left. About 5 seconds left now. Make sure you get those votes in. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1. Gravitas. Gravitas is the winner, and I can see why, because it's very blue. 67% of the vote, with 0 contributing some coffee beans into the grinder. Good job, good job, good job. Yeah, excuse me. Alright, here we go. Gravitas it is. We know that blue is our private objective. What are our tools? First, we have cork-backed straight edge, where we draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die, obeying all placement restrictions. All other placement restrictions, I should say. Glazing hammer allows for a re-roll of all the dice in the draft pool on your second turn. And then Grozing Pliers, once again making a return, drafting a die, then increasing or decreasing its value by 1. 1 can't be 6, 6 can't be 1. Good morning, Nom. Happy Sunday to you. It's afternoon here for me, but that is totally fine. That works for me. Okay. All right, my Fitbit is charged. I can put it back on now. Yay, you can measure my heart rate. Woohoo! All right, so let me do that real quick. I'll put my Fitbit back on. I've been charging it so that I can use it if I go for a walk later today. It still looks, it's cloudy, but it hasn't started raining yet, so I might be able to sneak in a lap or two around the block before the rain comes. So fingers crossed for that. Let's see, what are our public objectives? Now we get to worry about the rose melons. Rows with no repeated values, and we have color variety, sets of one of each color, and color diagonals, count of diagonally adjacent same color dice. So keeping the rows different numbers is going to be fun, but knowing that we have a little bit of freedom with the colors really is going to help. And you all picked a perfect board for the color diagonal objective because of the blue that we see across the board. And right now we are looking at a yellow 4, a green 6. Thank you for the host, Sean. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. So let's see. Yellow 4, blue 6, no, green 6, blue 4 and 1, and a lot of purple. Where was all this purple? Where was all this purple? A 5, 4, 2 3s, and a 1. So that's a lot of purple. Holy moly. So how are we going to kick this game off, knowing that we're going to keep everything different, different row-wise? Well, first things first, we are going to plunk that blue 4 right into that sweet spot between the 6 and the 5. If the 1 comes back to us, then we could definitely move it into that diagonal spot. But if we get any of this other stuff, we should be okay. But hold on. 0 makes a good point. Green 6 or purple 5 to start on the number locks. Space Dorito! Hello, my dear. How are you? Thank you for 17 months. 17 months. Space. Oh my gosh, my friend, I adore you. Thank you. How are you? Good morning. April 18. Boop. How's it going? You doing all right? We haven't really chatted in a hot minute outside of outside of hanging out in Liara's streams. You know, when I'm still awake. Yeah, and Zero, I think you made a really I think you made one heck of a point. If I start here and they take the 6 and the 5, I'm done. Space says, I'm okay, haven't been to a stream in a bit. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Life is a 4-letter word and it gets busy, and I totally understand that. Let's play the purple 5. Let's play the purple game. Because that'll open us up for a little bit. Because I have a feeling the blues are going to disappear. Okay, the blues didn't disappear. That's good. And, ooh, they're using it early. Ooh, they're using it early. Hey, Ninja, good morning. How are you? Okay, so we got the blue back. So let's put that there. This will open us up to more stuff. That was actually a good call. Good call on that, Zero. Good call. And let's go. Alright, so here we go. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Space. I actually, I realize I need to chat with you, not just to catch up, because we haven't talked in a while, but I have questions for you. Alright, so let's see. What do we have this round? I'm going 4th, so my turns are concurrent. I have a red 2. Okay, red 2's good. Red 1. Yeah, I know. I've been meaning to poke you, and I just haven't done it yet. That's on me. A yellow 4, a green 1, a blue 4, and a blue 1. Well, we want the blues for certain. We want the blues because we want those nice diagonals. So I think what I'm going to do is take the 4, put it here, because I can't put a 6 or a 5. So let's just nestle that in. And then the blue 1... Actually, no. I'm going to take the red 2 and maybe put it up here or over here and open this up more. Because we can start working up this way through this 4. So let me do that. I'll use this red 2. Because I could easily put a blue 2 here. Like, I could go totally all blue and not worry about it. But I really do want to focus on filling in these rows. So this is going to have to be a 2 or a 6, 3 or a 6 rather, since this is a 1. So keep that in mind. This has to be a 3 or a 6. Yeah, 0, exactly. We're on the same wavelength there. That's fine. And I need to charge my phone. Good grief. And I don't have the right... I don't think I have the right charger for my phone in here. I don't think I do. Yeah, no, I don't have the right charger. I left it in the other room. Okay, so let's see. I have a red 4. Okay. Red 2. A yellow 4. A blue 4. A blue 3. A purple 2. And a purple 1. Alright, so we already know that we're going to put the blue 4 here. And, well, actually... Oh, no! No, 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 no! No, I boo-booed. I put the 4 here and completely forgot that there's a 4 here. This row, this 5 points, these 5 points are negated. I boo-booed. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know what though? We're gonna make the most of it. We're gonna make the most of it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Ninja says, fighting a negative thinking, my stubbornness is too strong to let it stay. Good for you. It's so easy to, it's very easy to fall into a pattern like that. Yeah, total rip. I know. I'll take spoons in chat or whatever cutlery you have. It's fine. It's so easy to fall into that mindset, and it happens to me from time to time. And I think, you know, you just have to remember that, you know, brains are gonna brain, and it's very easy to fall into those kinds of traps that our brains set up for us, because it's almost like our experiences, our negative experience, try to condition us into putting us into that funk. And we have to remember that those experiences are nothing more than lessons to learn, and things to just, you know, learn from and move on. And I know that's easier said than done, but like, for example, the way that my brain works, I get imposter syndrome. I get that feeling kind of a lot. And by kind of, I mean often. I live with anxiety, and I'm totally open about that. I have no issue explaining, or not explaining, but at least sharing that this is a struggle that I live with daily. And, you know, I go to therapy, and I take medication to help my brain. And when I find myself slipping into that kind of stuff, I'll explain in a second, Zero. I try to remember and keep in mind that there are people who have said over and over again that is not true. Like, if I feel like my friends don't want me around, my friends want me around. They've been itching to get vaccinated because they want to see me. I had 2 conversations with my friends yesterday, with 2 different friends rather, 3 different friends, and they're like, well, you're going to be fully vaccinated. You're going to be able to come hang out with us in a socially distanced visit. You're going to be able to, like, we're both going to be fully vaccinated, and I feel comfortable giving you a hug because we're going to be okay. And, you know, when your brain starts going like that, hi Lefty, good to see you. Take a minute and clear your mind as best you can, and just think about all the wonderful things that your friends or your family or whoever have told you about yourself and about who you are and what you're about and everything like that. And you kind of have to just take your brain and just say, you know what, I need to put you in a timeout right now. I need you to cut the nonsense. because I am an awesome person, and I'm a good human being, and people appreciate me for who I am. And you kind of just have to take that and run with it. So I hope that you are able to snap out of that mindset very quickly, because you are a pretty awesome person. So just, just be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. And, if you are in my Discord, there's actually a whole channel for resources you can reach out to if you need that extra help. And there's no shame in asking for that extra help. And that goes for every single person who's here. Because all of us, including me, we are all worthy and deserving of having help when we need it. And I just want to make that absolutely clear. Do not be afraid to ask for help. I did when I needed it. And if you need it, you should do the same. But we're going to get back into this game, because I think this is going to be the last game of the stream. What are we looking at for this round? This is round 3. And you're very welcome, Nam. You're welcome, Ninja. We have a red 2, a blue 3, a purple 2, and a purple 1. Okay. So we're looking at keeping the rows different. We're looking at mixing up the colors and getting these diagonals in order. Excuse me. The blue 3, I can kind of nestle right here in between all of these different restrictions. This will open up the purple restriction. We can probably even put the purple 1 or the purple 2 here and kind of just nestle that on in. And then if we get a purple for here, we can tie it all together and get those 4 points there. We can totally, we might screw up the whole like mixing the colors up thing, but the extra bonus points we're going to get from the diagonals should be able to make up for it somewhat. So let's do that. Let's do that. Ninja says, this is why I'm one of your favorite, you're one of my favorite streamers. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Yeah, I really wish that people, I really wish that growing up, the stigma of mental health was not as prevalent as it is now. I think people are, understanding that mental health, brain health, whatever, I think people are realizing that it's been not necessarily ignored, but I think people misunderstand illness as and see it as mindset, and we're getting to a point as a society where we're realizing it's not okay anymore to be dismissive of it, that we have to be kinder towards it, and we have to be more understanding, and we have to take the time to help others who really need it, because they do. Let's see. We have a red 2, a yellow 5 and 1, a green 5, 2 and 1, a blue 1, and a purple 3. We can do a lot with this. We can. We could easily, if everything comes back to us, we could easily get a nice green, we can get a green path going here. And I think that's what I might want to do. So I think first I'm going to put the green 2 here, and then if the green 1 comes back, I'm going to put it up here in this corner and get those diagonal points. If it doesn't, then I'm going to see what comes back and go from there. But I like the green idea. Okay, so the 1 didn't come, neither 1 came back. Okay. Alright, so we have a yellow 1, a yellow 5, and a red 2. Oof, okay. Not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. Not in the least what I was expecting, but that's not too bad. I think what I'm gonna, I'm so sorry, Zero. I'm sorry, I meant to answer your question. Cork-backed straight edge allows me to draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. So, for example, if I wanted to use it, I could take the yellow 1 and plunk it over here in the far corner. If I wanted to. So let's see. So I'm not sure if I want to use it. I'd have to pay 2 favor tokens for it, though, and I'd rather not. I'd rather save those for the end. Hoping it would let us fix the 4. Yeah, no, we have nothing to move the 4, or else I would have moved it over to over here. That was my bad. That was my oversight. I think what I'm going to do, though, because I really do want to keep this green pathway, I think I'm going to make a yellow pathway, like this way and up here. Because I was hoping to get purple, but that's not going to happen. So let's actually wait, no. Because I really want to put another blue here. I really want to make as many blue spots as possible. But, let's put that 5 there and see what happens. Because again, we're filling in spots. So, yeah, I'm actually keeping an eye on the window outside since Serena just mentioned she was rained on. I'm keeping an eye out on the weather because I really want to go for a walk later. So, okay, so there we go. Let's see. So we have a red 6, a red 5, a yellow 5. I have no idea what you said, Serena. I didn't even catch it. Automod took it right out. I don't know what happened. Red 6, red 5, yellow 5, yellow 2, green 6. Okay, green 6. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. Streamlabs, you're getting a timeout. Seriously. Green 6, 4, 3, and 2, and a blue 1. Okay. Ninja is asking me to not skip leg day, which means I'm going to do 10 squats, but I'm going to do that after I place my dice. I think what would be logical is to take this green 6 and put it here, and instead of maybe going this way instead. So we're going to go up this way, and if the yellow if this 3 comes back, we're going to go this way. If it doesn't, we're going to figure it out and go this way. So we're going to figure that out as we go. I definitely want to put the blue here, though, but there's nowhere to put it. I guess I can't talk about rain. I don't know what the heck is going on. All right, so while the other things are going, I'm going to do 10 squats, because that's what Don't Skip Leg Day is. And then I'll answer Ninja's question about favorite board games. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh dear, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, thank you. I needed that. All right, that got me up and got my blood pumping. Thank you. And Ninja, favorite board games. This, Pandemic, Lords of Waterdeep. My brain is blanking. We have so many board games in the house. I just don't... We have like 600 board games in the house, and I can't think of any of them right now. What other board games do I like? Because a lot of the games I play are card games or dice games. I think Stone Age, maybe? I like that game. That game's cute. And, there's another one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. You would think I know this, but... Zero says, I hate Pandemic. Pandemic is my favorite all-time game. Tied with Sagrada. Those are my 2 favorites, easily. We are looking at a yellow 2 and a blue and a green 4. Well, that green 4 is not going to help us any. At least this time. But I can place it up here. And that would solidify 4s for this area. Because I want to try and keep the... you know what? That's going to completely break all of this. That's going to break everything I want to do. but you know what? I think I'm gonna have to, because I can still go up this way. I can go up this way. I can still get 3 more blue and not worry about it. Plus, I could also get another 2 blue here if I want. So that's not terrible, because it's either that or I figure out if I should play... Oh, wait, no. No, 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 no. Hold on. No, 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 no. I'm going to play the yellow 2 right here. I'm going to play the yellow 2 because that's going to give me the 2 points right there. Huh. Boom. Done. Done and dusted. There we go. It's fun but evil sometimes. That is very true. I actually looked into streaming it because I do like to play it, but the game makers don't allow it. I think they allow videos, but they don't allow gameplay, which is unfortunate, but gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, what are we looking at? We are looking at a red 5, a yellow 1. I'll allow that because it's just, that is just misspellings. So red 5, yellow 1, green 5. Okay, we can do that. We can do something with that. A blue 3. I understood what you meant, Lefty. You're fine. Blue 2, blue 1. Okay, so we can't place the blue 1. Well, actually, we could. We could place the blue 1 here and get that blue. We'd still need a blue 4 here, but that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And we still have to put a blue up here. And we still need a 1 over here. So part of me is kind of thinking, take the yellow 1 and put it here. And worry about the other restrictions later. Because 1s are actually the hardest restrictions to fill. I hate to say it, but they are. They really are. So let's do that. We've set ourselves up for the future. I know we left blue points on the board, but that's okay. That's okay. We have 4 rounds after this. So we're not doing too badly, honestly. I don't think we're doing too badly. I don't think we're doing too badly. Okay. So what are... Oh, of course we get another blue 1. And a purple 1. That's really funny. But we have a red 5, a yellow 5, a green 4 and 3. Okay, that's fine. Blue 1. Okay, that's fine. Purple 5, purple 1. So we have a lot of different options here. And I automatically want to use the green 3. Oh, telestrations. Yes, we have telestrations. I love telestrations. That is a really, really, really fun game. That's a really fun game. There's another one that's called Backseat Drawing that we love too. Let's get that green 3 in there. Let's get that restriction finished up and out of the way. And I know I was waiting for a blue 4, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm just going to play the green 4 here. I know that's going to break this up, but I don't want to take the chance. Because we still have 2 blue options here and here. And we still have other things to do in this general area. Oh, yeah, because we have to play the 4 here. So this can be whatever. We can't play a 1 up here. We can play a 1 here, because it's rows, not columns. So this is where we're going to have to start paying attention, my friends. Zero says, my friends replaced the telestration prompts with the white cards from CAH. Yeah, Cards Against Humanity is not for the faint of heart. And when we were younger, when it first came out, it was the hot game to play and everything like that. But I think for us now, even though we have the sets, we kind of I hate to say the phrase grew out of it. I mean, I still play it with my friends from time to time, but it's not a game that hits the table as often. It's not a game that hits the table as often as you'd think. We prefer other games. My one friend has this penchant for bringing out games, and I am not kidding. He does this all the time. He has this penchant for bringing out games that take an hour to explain. And it cracks us up every single time. It cracks us up all the time because we're just like, okay, well, we fell asleep. We fell asleep. We've waiting for you to play it. All right, all right, hold on. This is where we're at now. We're in round 8. We have oh yeah, now the blue 4 shows up. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that. It just showed up. I'm walking away for a second because that blue 4 just came out of nowhere. That blue 4 came out of nowhere. Are you kidding me? That is so wrong, but it's fine because we're going to put it here instead. We're going to put it there instead, and it's going to sit there and it's going to think about what it did. Oh my god, that's too funny. Holy poop. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I'm going to put that blue 4 there and it's going to like it. That's too funny. Holy moly. That's hilarious. Oh no. Alright, so what are we left with? We're left with a yellow 1, a red 2, and a purple 2. That's bizarre. I think... that's not ideal because the 2s aren't going to help any. But I think I'm just going to have to take this red 1. Well, we don't have too many purples, so let's take the purple 1. Let's take the purple 1, because we really do need more reds, but we need more purples too. And by putting the purple here, this is going to give us a chance to put red here and here, and then purple here and here, and that should be it. Although I still want blue, because blue's going to give us more points. We have 2 rounds to go. We have to see what we're going to get. I go first this round, which actually really helps. And, hoo boy, I will happily take those 6 points, thank you very much. What do we have? We have a red 6, 2 green 6s. We have, oh, actually the green 6 would be helpful too. Green 5, green 4, blue 6, 2 purple 5s, and a purple 2. Well, right away, we're gonna take that, blue 6, and we'll put it in here. That's gonna finish up this row. This has to be, well, actually, wait, no, because this has to be a 6 or a 1. This has to be a 4, 5, or 6. This has to be a 4, 5, or 6, but this has to be a 1 or a 6. Because there's a little bit more option-wise, I'd rather put the 6 here than there, because it's still going to give me the 6 points. It's still going to give me the diagonal. That's okay. But now with what's left here, I have the 1, 6 to choose from, but I also have these others, and these others are going to be just fine, except the 2. The 4 I could use, but I am a little bit worried. I could get away with a purple 5 here, but everyone's going to go before me. So we're just going to have to see what happens and what comes back to us. And I'm already not liking what I'm seeing. Although they just re-rolled, so that's helpful. And they just burned favor tokens. Okay. So they left me with a purple 6 and 2 greens. The greens I can't use, but the purple 6 I can. Yeah, I can't put the 2 because there's a 2 here, so I can't put it adjacent. What I could do, though, is I could put the 6 down here, because this can still be a 3, 5, or 6 of any color that isn't these 2. And this is basically a mess. So I could also, I'd put it here. Well, actually, I could put it here, because I lost the row bonus for this anyway. And I'd still get a point for this. So that would probably be a much better placement, because this has to be this has to be a 3 or a 6. You know what? No, this has to be a 3 or a 6. This can be a 1, 3, 5, or 6 because of the 4s. Yeah, I lost the points because of the 4s, but this I have wiggle room. This I have wiggle room. This I do not. I don't have nearly as much. So this is probably going to be the smartest placement. And then if this is a purple, I can put the purple here. And if this is a blue, I can put it here. If it's anything that isn't yellow or green, then I can put it here. And I think that's going to be the best play. I have a feeling that's going to be the best play. And if the purple 6 comes up, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. And there's a purple 6. Will I get it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get. But I go twice in a row. And I'm looking at 3 red 5s, a green 4, a blue 6, and a purple 6. And this is, to me, pretty much Yahtzee. Because purple 6 here, that's done. Blue 6 up there, I get 6 more points for blue, and I get the diagonal for here and here. And so that's ideal, done and dusted, fine and dandy. That works. That was the perfect round, I think, right there. That could not have gone any better. I'll be honest. Could not have gone better, even with the row screw up, because I think we got 3 out of the 4, and that's pretty darn good, I must say. And we didn't use favor tokens, so that's an extra bonus. That's 3. Okay, so we got 1 of each color variety, but that's okay. 15 points for the color diagonals. Look at that. Look at that. And now here comes the blue dice, putting me over 70 points. Wow, Teresa had 82 points? What? What? Hi, Darth. Good to see you. 82 points. 82 points. Did you see that nonsense? 82 points. What? What? Good grief, y'all. Good grief. I think I did well, too. I think I did well, too. That is nuts, right? Alright, so I usually try to stop around 2, so we can squeeze in... I think we'll squeeze in 1 more game, but that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Alright, so we're looking for blue again. Let's get this poll going. And we're going to play, which board should I use? So we have Firelight, which is for 5, level 5 difficulty. Sun's Glory, which is for 6 difficulty. Fractal Drops, which is for 3 difficulty. And then Via Lux, which is for 4 difficulty. So get your votes in, 1 minute. Use your bits, use your coffee beans. Those are the channel points here. That is what they are there for. Get your votes in for this last game of the stream. Last game of the stream. Firelight already coming out ahead. Sun's Glory catching up very quickly. The harder boards, the 2 harder boards. Right now we're fighting it out. They're duking it out. Firelight, though, 75% of the vote, almost at the halfway point of this poll. 80%. Oh, Firelight. Ooh, Firelight's taking it all. Sun's Glory has a pity vote almost at this point. Oh, no, wait. Sun's Glory's coming back. They're full horse length, as it were, behind. But here we go. 71 to 29% for Firelight. With about maybe 20 seconds to go, Firelight is looking like it might be the big winner. Firelight is 75% now. 75% of the vote with about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And there you have it. Ninja contributing those coffee beans. Thank you for that, because that's what they're there for. Firelight is the board of the last game of the stream. Good job, everybody. Let's go. So what are our tools? Here it is, Lens Cutter. This is the name of the tool I couldn't remember. Draft a die, then swap it with a die from the round track. Good stuff. Good stuff. Flux Remover. Draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. Choose a value, which is really key, and place the new die, obeying all placement restrictions, or return it to the draft pool. And then Grozing Pliers, we've seen that a bunch this stream. Draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. Again, 1 can't be 6, 6 can't be 1. Let's go. Public objectives. Oh, we had this before. We know what we're doing. Light shades, set of 1 and 2 anywhere. Row shade variety, rows with no repeated values. Column shade variety, columns with no repeated values. So everything has to be different numerically, but color doesn't matter. We can spam the board as we see fit with our private objective color, which is blue. So let us get in there. It's going to be a fun one for sure. I go second this first round, and I am currently looking at a red 6, a green 6, a green 4, a green 1, 2 blue 6s, a blue 4, and a purple 3. With no yellow on the board, I am not comfortable going after that 6 in the bottom right-hand corner. I think that would be a detriment because there is nothing I'd be able to place after that. So no 0, because I would not be able to play anything next to it because that red 6 has an adjacency restriction that I have to adhere to. Because that was my first thought as well, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up. So let's see. We could easily hit the 3 in the corner, or we could go after the green 1, because again, thankfully with all of these restrictions here, we know that, see, this is going to be tough because this has to be a 2, because the 6 is already here, because we're looking at rows and we're looking at columns being different numerically. So that's something we're really going to have to pay attention to. So part of me is kind of thinking to play the 4, the green 4 here, and then the blue or red 6 here, and open all of this up and start opening up this way. Because right here, this is going to be tough. But we're going to get there one die at a time. And if you're just popping in, first off, my name is NJ, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. If you are watching this for the very first time and you have no idea how this game is played and you are scratching your head and have questions, throw them in the chat. I'd be happy to help walk you through how to play this wonderful, beautiful, fun game that I am a big fan of. Now, I know some of you have asked about, like, oh, you should contact Floodgate and see if they have a program or something, and they don't. They told me I should go through Amazon, of all things. And I'm actually thinking about it because they do sell Sagrada, I believe, on their site. But I have to really consider that because it's Amazon. All right, so we were left with the 2 blue 6s and the green 1. So we already know what we're going to do. We're going to place that blue 6 in there. That's going to seal up the 6 for this column and this row. So we're already ahead of the game. It's that first row that has me a little bit worried. That first row has me worried, but I think it's going to be fine. I think we're going to be okay. Looking at this next round, I go first, and I am looking at a red 5, 3, and 2, a green 5, 4, 3, and 2, a blue 6, and a purple 1. I still want to get as many blue points as possible. So I think what I might want to do is square off this 6 right here. Well, actually, I can do that here. And try to get to this lower corner through the reds that are here. Again, having to keep in mind that the rows and the columns have to be different numerically. So added challenge right there. So let's do that. We now have 12 points for blue, which is great. And we can still use lens cutter if we want to get that blue 6 that's in there right now, which I don't. I don't want to waste the lens cutter tool right now. We were left with the green 3 and the purple 1. Well, honestly, we can use the purple 1, fill in that 1 restriction. That's totally fine. And we'll let the green 3 sit on the round track in case we need it for later. Okay, now I go fourth this round, so both of my turns for it are concurrent. So we just have to wait and see what people leave for me to use. Let everybody take their turn. Okay, so they left me with a red 4, two blue 3s, a blue 1, a purple 5, and a purple 1. Okay, so this isn't the greatest, but it's not the worst either. So what we're going to do first is we're going to play the 4 in one of the red restrictions. And we can get away with that because there's only a 5 or a 6 here, and there's a 5 here. So there's no 4 impeding me from placing that there. When the turn comes back to me, which it will immediately, I'm going to place the blue 3 up in this top left-hand corner. Because again, I can spam blue as much as I want following all adjacency restrictions. And I think that's going to work. That's going to put another 3 points on the board for us. That's going to give us 15 points, and it's only round 3. So that's fine. That's totally fine. We're doing great. Okay, so what is it this round? What are we going to get for our, as we're turn 3. We have a red 1. Okay, we can put that to use. A yellow 4. We could probably get away with that. A yellow 1. Okay. The yellow 1 we can definitely use. Green 5 we can use. Blue 4 we could use. And 2 purple 6s. Okay. So we could easily put the purple 6 here. We can use the red 1 here. We can use the yellow 1 here if we don't put the red 1 here. The blue 4 can go over here because it's not in this row and there's nothing impeding it from here. We can't put it here or here, actually. Come to think of it, I think we can put the 4 here because we can't put the 4 up here or here because of this row and this column. So a 4, if we wanted it to be blue, could only be here. And then this yellow would have to be 4, which we do have, but we're not going to be able to access it. Hold on. Maybe we should focus over here. Because then I can put the yellow 4 here, and then that would be good. So let's try that. I know we're throwing away blue points, and that's okay. But a yellow 4 is only going to be best served here, because it can't go here or here, can't go here, can't go here. And if there's another 4, I would prefer it to be blue. And I know I'm throwing a blue away. I know I am. I'm going to regret it later. But right now, that's probably the best play. Because now at this point, basically every single tile except this one is covered. Is good to go. So we're going to see if I made a mistake there. We're going to see if I made a mistake there. I don't think I did. But we'll see. And there's another yellow 4. Are you kidding me? That's kind of funny. But, again, we did the right thing. We are looking at 2 yellow 4s, which is fine. Yellow 3 and 1. Blue 6 and 5. And a purple 4 and 3. Okay, so you already know what I'm thinking. That blue 6 is going to be nestled right there. So that's another 6 points. And so we can't put a 6 here or here. So this has to be a 2. This right here will have to be a 2. Or because we can't put a 3. So that's fine. The 2 can be here. We just need a 2 to show up. That would be nice. But that's okay. When the turn comes back to us, then I think we can get away with putting the blue 5 up here if we get it. If we get a 3, we can probably shove it somewhere. Actually, here would probably be here would be the best spot, but I'm not sure yet. So let's see what happens. I still see the blue 5. Don't take the blue 5. You didn't take the blue 5. I'm taking the blue 5. Bye. Taking the blue 5. Bye. I took it and ran. I took it and ran. No shame. No shame. No shame. I'm making my play obvious and I don't care. It's fine. I made it obvious and I don't care. It's fine. That's totally fine. All right. What are we looking at now? We have a lot of red. A lot of red. Wow. Okay. Tons of red. We have a red 6, 2 red 5s, a red 3 and 2. Okay. We have a yellow 6 and 1. Okay. And we have a green 6 and a blue 3. Well, the blue 3 is not going to do us any favors, but the red 2 will. So let's play that red 2 right here. Actually, no, we have to play it here. We have to play it here because we need that. We need a 2. And we haven't really seen 2s much. We'll get this at some point. We will. But I think that was that. Okay, so yeah. Thank you, Zero. Okay. So let's see. So we have a red 3 and a blue 3 left. The blue 3 we can place here. I think we can do so and do so safely. Although this now has to be a yellow 5. Because this... Wait, hold on. Let's back up for a second because we have a 5 in this row. 1, 2... So then this would have to be a 3. This would have to be a yellow 3. So that's not going to work. So let's take the blue... Let's take the red 3. Okay, let's take the red 3. And we'll put it here instead. Because as much as I want to use the blue 3, I don't think that's going to do us any favors. I think that's going to... Because this is going to be... This is going to have to be... would have to be a 5. And we already have a 5 here, so we can't do that. So let's worry about that later. Lots of yellows. Lots of yellows. That's a good thing. We need yellow right now. We have a yellow 5, which we can't use. A yellow 3, a yellow 2. Yellow 2 is automatically going here. Not going to even question it. The yellow 3 can go here. Yes, it can go here. But the yellow 2, because this has to be... This would have to be a 2, a 5, or a 2 or a 5. And we can't have the 5 because of the 5 there. So this has to be a yellow 2. So that has to go there without question. The yellow 3 now can go here instead, because that's basically going to finish off the yellows for us. And then all of this is still going to be open. The yellow 2 and the yellow 3. So we are very lucky that we got exactly what we needed that round. Okay. What are we looking at? What are we looking at this round? We're looking at a red 2, which is not ideal. That's not what we wanted. But we do have a red 6, a red 4, a red 2, 2 yellow 4s, a blue, a purple 4 and a purple 1. Okay. So this is going to be messy. Not going to lie. This is going to be very messy. Exceptionally messy. Well, we know that we can't play a 6 anymore. The 6s are... Any 6s are out. because we have a 6 basically everywhere else. Okay, we have a 6 everywhere. There's literally nowhere I could play a 6 unless I move this, but that's not going to do it. So the 6 is out. The 4, I can't play here, here, or here. So the 4 would, or here. So a 4 can only go here. So keep that in mind. A 4 can only go there. That leaves the red 2 and the purple 1. The red 2 can't go here. It could go down here, which would probably make the most sense. So putting it here would probably be ideal. And then figuring out if we get a 5 in the next 2 turns. The purple 1 could easily go here as well. I think the purple 1 is going to end up going here. Because a 4 could go here as well. I could probably put a red 4 here. But let's see. I think that was the best play, honestly. I really do. Now, the 3 4s did come back. But there's also the purple 1, which has to go here by default. This is going to have to be a 3. This is going to have to be a 3 or a 5. And then this is going to have to be a 4. So this has to be a 4. This has to be a 3 or a 5. And this has to be a 5. And that has to be a 2. So I'm getting really nervous. Because we have 2 rounds to go and 2 restrictions. And somebody just used lens cutter. So lens cutter is now worth 2. Huh. That's okay. That is okay. Alright, so what do we have? We have... Okay, this is... Oh, this is so good and so painful at the same time. Red 6, yellow 4. Yellow 2. We have 4s in the round track we can use. No 2s though. We have 1 2 that we can absolutely use, so I kind of feel like that has to be a thing. And we can use a yellow 5, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, the yellow 2, absolutely. And then we can worry about these 2 later. If that green 5 comes back to us, that green 5 is going right there. If not, lens cutter to the rescue in round 10. So, fingers crossed, everybody. Oh, yep, the 5 is already gone. 5's already gone. Poop, poop, padoop. So what were we left with? We were left with yellow 4, green 6, green 1. Well, yellow 4's got to do it. Yellow 4, actually no, because hold on. Yeah, the yellow 4 has to do it. So now we need 5s, and green 6 can get bumped to a 5. Yeah, now I realize that. That was my bad. Oops. Well, I will figure it out. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. Okay, so I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. Green 5 right there. And then I can use one of these and I can bump a green to a 3 or whatever. So we're going to do that. We're going to see what comes back. Of course the blue didn't come back. That would have been nice, but no. Okay, so we have... Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, my peeps. We are gonna take Grozing Pliers. We are gonna take the... Yeah, we'll take the 6. We'll make it a 5. That's going to put it in there. And then this row is secure. This row is... I think we did it. I think we did I think we did it all. I think we got it all. I don't think we screwed up a single row. Or a column for that matter. I think we did it. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that I save the other picture that I cut earlier so that when I cut this, it'll be fine. But I think this is how we're gonna end the game, y'all, and I couldn't be happier. And we managed to get some light shade things, too. 3, 4. Yeah, good job. Wait for it. Wait for it. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, we maxed it out. We maxed it out. Look at that. We maxed it out. Oh my gosh, we crushed it. We maxed it out and we came in first. Yeah! What a way to end. What a way to end. Hype in chat, y'all. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, let's view the window. I'm going to take a screenshot. Let's make a new screenshot. Let's see if I do this right. Yep, I got it right. I'm going to post this on Twitter in a little while. So, yay. But wow, we did it. Look at us. Look at us. We did it. We did the thing. We did the thing and we got it and we're good. I'm just going to leave that right there because that's a work of art. But listen, y'all, I appreciate every single one of you, as I always say. And I could not be happier to have such a fun stream. I love coming out here every Sunday morning, spending time with y'all and playing this wonderful, wonderful game. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find somebody to raid, and there are like 3 or 4 different people that I think we could totally, we could raid. I just don't know who. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? I think we might go and raid maybe Liara. They're doing Zcraft UHC. Or Mrs. Tango's doing her coffee club today. Or Juansi, who was here earlier. They're filling in on the Impulse SV server. So let's see. You know, I think we should surprise Juansi, because every Saturday and Sunday, Impulse's stream, Impulse's Patreon server, they actually arrange for different streamers, and I'm part of that conversation, but I can never stream on Saturdays, at least for the next couple of weeks, because I have conferences and stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to raid Juansi, and I'm so excited because I think they would get a kick out of it. They are playing they're playing Minecraft on Impulse's server. So go okay, see you later, Lefty. So go make sure to tell them that NJ's raid is freshly brewed. In the meantime, please don't forget that all of the month of April, I will be fundraising for the Let Us Fight Hunger Challenge. We are currently at $635 out of $2,500. I would love to be able to hit that $2,500 milestone. For every sub, gift sub, and resub, I will be donating $1 to the challenge, and all donations will be matched by a member of the community, which is amazing. Outside of that, if you want to keep in touch with me via social media, you can find me on Twitter and YouTube at NJ Coffee Junkie, Patreon at NJ Coffee Junkie, and my Discord. My Discord is open to everyone. You don't have to be a sub, but you do have to be 13 years of age or older. With that, go have fun, wear your masks, wash your hands, and be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Have a fun time in Juansi's stream, and I will catch you on Tuesday. As I realize I put the wrong thing up, I will catch you on Tuesday for Shamblecraft shenanigans. But everyone, have the most wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. Stay safe. Stay dry. And see you then. Bye.